It's the weekend rip.
Oh, and here we are. Folks, welcome back. It's been a couple weeks.
Everything's been on fire.
Everything's been on fire.
We're breathing in toxic air.
I'm sick now.
Ben's sick, probably from toxic air.
Nah, yeah, probably. It's that dry air. It's that.
A lot of people I know. A lot of people I know are sick. I think there's something.
Your wife is sick.
Yep.
Yeah, he's not married. I'm just saying. Yeah, girlfriends are wives in our world.
Girlfriends are wives. Boyfriends are wives.
Yeah.
Husbands are wives.
So we're live everywhere on StockTwits, X, YouTube. You can join the chat by going to StockTwits. I believe the spy hashtag, or on YouTube. You can do all of that stuff. Boy, folks, we got an incredible, absolutely jam-packed show for you today.
Crammed. It's busting out the sides.
Busting out the sides. Everybody's talking about what a hit show this is.
Wow, you do have sexy Phoebe from Friends voice. It's nice.
Phoebe. I sound like Phoebe from Friends?
In the one episode where she gets sick and she's a bad singer.
Yeah.
But then she gets sick and everyone's like, whoa.
And she sings Smelly Cat. And,
yeah, exactly.
Right,
Give us a little Smelly Cat.
Smelly Cat.
No, YouTube. Come on, we don't want to upset the copyright gods.
Oh, yeah, we can't do that. Well, before we dive in, folks, we got some big I don't know if this is not news, but we got a sponsor for today's show and next week's show. Today's show is presented by Sui.
Sui, S-U-I.
S-U-I.
Don't be confused. It's not Sui, it's Sui.
Yeah, it's Sui. Sui is the sound that you make to attract a pig or something?
Sui is the sound you make to make a lot of money.
Yeah, to make a lot of cash.
Sweet Caroline.
Yeah. It's a layer 1 blockchain. Sui is a layer 1 blockchain and a smart contract platform that's all about making digital asset ownership fast, private, secure, and most importantly, accessible. We love that. We love when it's fast, secure, private, and accessible.
If it's not all those things,
well, we're out.
We're out.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, so we're very excited. We're very grateful to have them supporting the show this week. And if you stay tuned, I bought some. You know, when they first approached us, I was like, I'll look them up. And I figured they were going to be like a, 200 million market cap, just whatever. But, I learned a bit about them and I liked the chart. So we're going to be talking about the chart a little bit later. And
You're obsessed with the chart.
I'm obsessed. I'm so obsessed. Speaking of charts, are you surprised at all that the market did gone and bounced quite a bit this week?
I'm always surprised.
Why?
A bit with everything going on, I'm betting heavy on CCP. So I'm always praying for the downfall.
Yeah, the downfall. Chinese stocks are they had a nice day today. So yeah, and I'm long some Alibaba. I'm long some Neo because I saw a rumor that Neo is going to
doing another Matrix.
Very good. No, my friend, that they are NIO, the EV maker, that they're going to be added to the Hang Seng index.
It's a big deal, folks.
Yeah. They're saying that that's a pretty big deal. So I bought some on that rumor, but it's, it's like a $4 or $5 stock, so who cares?
Also,
it's nothing to me.
Something Chinese came.
Yeah.
And
that's on my bingo card for this year.
People are interested in Chinese EVs. I'll tell you what. They say they're driving back to the Tesla dealership and saying, "Take this back."
Listen,
this thing doesn't speak Chinese.
For those of you who don't know, our episode this week on the Ben and Emil Show podcast, we talked all about the TikTok ban. And a lot of people accused me of being anti-China. Listen, I love China.
Oh, and a lot of people accused me of being like a China actor or something.
Yeah, it's insane. There's room for nuance, everybody. But I will say, Chinese EVs, head and shoulders above the competition. Such high build quality. Such just man, oh man. When I was over there, I sat in so many different ones, and they are all. I just was like, man, we suck so bad. We here in America suck so bad. Anyway, but we'll get to that kind of stuff. Let's look at the numbers, shall we? We've got the Nasdaq closed up the week 4.11%. The S&P up 3.8%. We still just don't care about the Dow Jones because let's be honest, Jimmy Carter's dead, and with him.
Yeah, that's the real nail in the coffin.
Yeah.
Is Jimmy Carter's coffin.
Yeah. He took the Dow Jones with him. We'll have to do an explainer for some of our more green fan base about what all this stuff is. Anyway, and Bitcoin, to no one's surprise, was up 10.8% on the week.
Dude, last I checked, is that like 105?
Man, you must be in hog heaven. I only have 0.2.
No, I'm trying to get this thing to go down.
Well, so you can buy more?
Yeah, I was buying. I kept buying it when it would go down to like 91. And I'm like, all right, this is baby shit. We gotta let's get in the 80s.
Why
70s
91?
here.
Are you looking at charts now?
No, that's just the lowest I've seen it dip.
Oh, well,
It'll go.
You're doing charts, but in your head. That's good.
It'll go. It's like anytime it gets below like 93, it starts going crazy again, and it'll go back to 100. It's like, come on, we need to really dip here.
We need to start.
I want some 80s, 70s.
Yeah. We need to start showing.
I've got buy orders on.
Good.
If it dips, big
Where?
time.
Coinbase?
No.
Where again?
Strike.
Strike.
Dude, that's the way to go.
Interesting. Wow. Well, to no one's surprise, I already said that, but Donald Trump, the incoming king of America, said that did he say that they're going to immediately start buying billions of Bitcoins?
No, I didn't see that.
Something to that effect. I don't know. Nobody really knows for sure. Nobody knows what the truth is anymore.
That would be bad for me. I need to tank somehow.
But it's possible that the rumor mills are that the United States is going to use Coinbase to make those purchases. Can you imagine being the guy who's got to click the button to buy billions of dollars worth of Bitcoin and not fuck it up?
I got to talk to Trump. Get on Strike, man.
You heard it here first, folks.
It's a Bitcoin only platform. Also, I'm done shilling for Strike. Strike, if you want me to shill, reach out.
Yeah.
Even though I do like the product.
Yeah. Well, so on Monday this week, Michael Strategy bought, that's MSTR for those of you who don't know. We call it Michael Strategy here because Michael Saylor is the CEO. Michael Strategy bought 243 million more Bitcoin, and the SPY was looking weak. The S&P was looking weak, man.
What do you think Michael Strategy's using?
That's a good question. I don't know. I don't know what Michael Strategy's using. I want to say Coinbase, I think, also. I think that Michael Strategy uses Coinbase. Folks,
in my limited research, it seems like Coinbase is for fucking rubes.
I use it. I use Coinbase Advanced.
There you have it, folks.
Yeah. I still will never forgive fucking Charlie Lee, the creator of Litecoin, for I was so long on Litecoin.
Oh, yeah.
And he tweeted out that one day, I sold all my Litecoin and I don't really believe in it anymore. And it caused me to lose like 40 grand in an instant. And I DM'd him and was like, you fucker, why would you do that? Fuck you, Charlie Lee. From me to you. Anyway, then on Tuesday, the market started to look pretty weak. But then Wednesday, the CPI saved everybody's ass. They saved everybody's hide. And you know who was right there to buy that dip? Me, your boy. I bought a bunch of SPY calls, made out like a damn bandit. The market's ripped. And then Thursday, something happened yesterday. Apple was down like 4%. It's really weird.
Maybe they got maybe they're a little butthurt about Zuckerberg taking shots at them.
Yeah.
You guys haven't done anything innovative in years.
Suck my ass, Mark Zuckerberg.
Still just crying about adding that Ask App Not to track.
Oh, yeah, he's extremely, extremely butthurt about that part. And then today, yeah, we got a little bit more of a gap up. I used this opportunity to buy some more March-dated puts on the SPY because I'm in the Jim Carson, however you say it. I'm in his camp. I am fully a student of his, and I'm going to piggyback on his assertion that this is merely a bounce that's going to get sold. But he's saying that that's only going to happen after the February OPEX on the S&P. Anyway, some other fun stuff. Hindenburg. Did you see that Hindenburg?
Yeah, shutting down.
Dude, what the fuck? Pretty crazy, right?
Yeah.
So
you can all make your going down like the Hindenburg jokes.
Yeah. Oh, man. Oh, the humanity. That was stupid. I'm sorry about that, everybody. Yeah, I guess these are some of the ones that I don't recognize many of these.
I know. I mean, obviously DraftKings, but there were a couple of really big ones they were going after. They must be fucking dancing on their grave. Was it the Indian company they kept trying to tank?
Yeah, and it worked. That one did drop. Oh, this is the performance a day after their reports and then 3 months after. So you got this SC Works, Genius Brands. Wow. I mean, this guy really did a number on him. But then obviously, you know, some of them ended up
back.
Yeah, really spanking him. He famously called out Nikola, the hydrogen
Tesla, or
the hydrogen-powered
Truck.
company. Carl Icahn Enterprises, my long-lost uncle with an I in front of his last name because he's too shameful of our family. I don't blame you. Clover Health, which was a Chamath Palihapitiya joint. Man, that guy sucks. What an idiot. What an ass. He was all talking about a few years ago, I'm going to be the next Warren Buffett. My name is Chamath. And then every single fucking SPAC he promoted just shit the bed like a 2-year-old who you just gave some fucking refried beans to, man.
Pumping coins that you got for free and then just dumping them immediately.
And pompous the whole time. Virgin Galactic. Yeah, Clover Health. I can't even remember some of them because they were just such dog shit forgettable names. But he collected his fees. He made out like a bandit. So good for you, sir. Anyway,
Someone's saying, Emil, ETH is the new Bitcoin, and I hope they're joking. Everything I see about ETH is that it's like a joke.
Every Ethereum bull always says that.
I mean, it topped out at like 4,200. A bunch of people bought, and it just doesn't even fucking come close, even with everything ripping. I mean, I'm sure he's joking, but
I mean, they say that the it's right up there with Bitcoin. I don't own any.
But it used to be, and it used to kind of move with it.
Yeah.
But since everything's going on, it just cannot cross the 4,000 threshold. It's not doing anything.
It's a big wall. It's a big spot of resistance.
Yeah,
there.
but everything else is moving. XRP, all this other shit.
Yeah. Oh boy, Ripple. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. But Ethereum is just like, no, we're good here.
We're okay. Vitalik Buterin.
We actually don't want to move.
Yeah. I don't know. Well, so Nate Anderson was the founder of Hindenburg Research. He also brought us Roblox's pedophile problem. Apparently, there's a lot of pedophiles on Roblox. They really like to talk to kids on there. So there's that. And then, of course, he brought us the Supermicro accounting practice thing. And most recently, he's been trashing Carvana. And so on and so forth. So we give him a huge salute. God damn. Excuse me, everybody.
Stay out of LA, folks.
Stay out of Los Angeles. Stay out of Malibu, Lebowski. Stay out of Malibu, deadbeat. The quantum trade. Jensen Huang really just came. Oh man, I really like this guy because he was asked at CES last week, the Consumer Electronics Show in Las Vegas, what he thinks about quantum computing, and he said, "Oh, it's still like 10 to 15 years away." And your boy, me, was short QMCO and IonQ, and man, I just woke up and I was just licking my chops.
You were doing that.
I was doing this because I was short. I think I was short 1,500 or 2,000 shares of Quantum and like 1,000 shares of IonQ. Covered them, and I most recently got short again on this bounce because the IonQ got right back up into that gap from where it gapped down from Jensen's thing. Ain't no way they're going back. I mean, IonQ's still sporting a $8 billion valuation on like this many revenues. That's not good. That's not good. On technology that's yet to be proven,
damn,
still
dude,
way far out.
What are you, a 90s movie starring John Travolta and Danny DeVito?
I don't get it.
Get Shorty?
Oh, that's pretty good, man. That's pretty good. It's pretty fucking good, dude.
We're having fun here, folks.
We got the D-Wave CEO on CNBC, but I don't even want to play it because he just makes pathetic excuses, and it's really hard to watch. He's on CNBC. D-Waves is another. I think their ticker symbol is QUBT or QBTS or something like that. But he's just it just bums me out. But let's look at this. Let's see what the people believe. There's this poll right here. What does it say? With quantum stocks rebounding after a sharp sell-off, which one are you the most bullish on? I guessed that it was IonQ. Let's see what the people think. Rigetti, man.
Rigetti, the stock you never forgetty.
The stock you never forgetty.
Wait, weren't they being investigated for something?
Rigetti?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think so. And then of course, my favorite guy, Tom Lee, who still has me blocked on Twitter. He was saying on let's play what he says. I think it's right there on that in that link. Wow, we really got.
You're obsessed with
Tom Lee.
Yeah,
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you are.
No, I'm
You,
not.
you have a fixation.
Oh, let's play it.
Jensen Huang from NVIDIA comes out yesterday, makes comments saying that, some of the supercomputers are still, and the full, I guess, realization of supercomputers is still decades away. And you see all the stocks tumble. I know there's one that you like in your granny shots here. I believe it's IonQ. Just want to get your thoughts on what we've seen in some of these parts of the market and how to think about investing, if you should be investing in some of these more speculative or futuristic frontier tech-like companies.
I think investors do need to put a long-term lens on a lot of these important mega themes. I think quantum computing is in the earliest days. I don't think anyone can judge really whether it's 15 years away or 15 months.
Yes.
And I think people have made many mistakes over the past 20 years looking at things like social media and underestimating the adoption rates there, or internet, or even AI now. I mean, just think about 2 years ago, how many people were saying AI was going to actually take far longer than expected. That being said, I do think the environment for stocks hasn't been great for the last 3 weeks. I think it's really gotten people into a recency bias, thinking, look, we've neared a top, or that stocks are just awful now. I think we're getting close to the point where, you should be betting really and leaning heavily against that. I mean, even look at AI.
He makes a good point, drawing that connection to AI. The difference, I would say, is that with AI, you are at least seeing real big numbers in terms of revenue from the likes of NVIDIA, Broadcom, and all of the component manufacturers. Celestica, ticker symbol CLS. I mean, everybody was starting to see meaningful numbers in their quarterly reports. They were all making really, really bullish comments on AI stocks. Not only that, but then you had the hyperscalers, as they're called, Amazon, Google, Microsoft. They're all making insanely bullish comments about AI. None of these guys are doing the same thing with quantum. It's all retail traders like myself. It's all dipshits going, quantum's the next thing. Piggybacking.
Google did it.
Yeah, piggybacking off the Google Willow thing. I mean, is it going to happen? Sure, I'm sure it will. But in the interim, ain't no way that.
And then you better hide your fucking Bitcoin.
Yeah, because it's gonna. What are they gonna have? That's.
Hope you got some cold storage.
Yeah.
Michael strategy.
Yeah, God, man, the pressure. I can't imagine. Yeah, I can't imagine having that pressure of just like keeping that, keeping your whatever the. Like, I'm sure there were people.
Well, he's probably just got those like fucking, I forget what they're called, like Tezers or whatever.
Oh yeah. The cold storage. Thing. Anyway, who knows? But anyway, I'm short over the weekend. Martin Shkreli is too. He's short. They say he's about 5'4". I tried to get him on this fucking show, but he won't respond.
Remember that?
He's too good for
was
us.
he was the guy who, like, the woman left her husband for him, right, or something like that? And wasn't there a big story about that?
No, I know who you're talking about. There was some. No, it was a creepier person.
It wasn't him?
I don't think so. What are you even Googling for that? Woman leaves husband for guy?
No, woman left her husband Shkreli.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Christy Smythe, a former Bloomberg journalist, left her husband to be with for Martin Shkreli, the convicted farmer. She quit her job, divorced her husband to pursue a relationship with Shkreli.
Babu. I wonder if they're still together. He shorted too soon.
Oh, dude, Shkreli later dumped Smythe from prison.
He dumped her from prison? God damn. Yeah, I would really like to have him on this show because he's been trading a lot and like.
I'd like to have Smythe on the show. Let's talk about that.
Baby, what were you thinking?
Lady.
Honey.
She said she still has feelings for Shkreli and hoped to see him after his early release. Don't hold your breath.
God damn. That guy looks like if a raccoon made a wish to become a human. Can't you imagine with just the little nose and the whiskers?
Yeah, his little hands.
Digging in the trash? Ugh. What a cutie, that guy.
Yeah.
Martin Shkreli, you're a cutie.
Pro
Come
Shkreli.
on the show.
Yeah.
We're
think
very
you're cute.
pro you.
Yeah. We're pro you.
Yeah, we're pro you. I'm also short. Hey, you're short the quantum stocks. I'm short the quantum stocks. You are short Michael strategy, which I think is really stupid. I'm
but we
long.
still think you're cute.
Still think you're a cute guy, man. But I'm long the 400 calls for next week. Already up pretty nice on them. Because I think we're gonna see one last squeeze out before things start to turn around. Anyway, what do we got in the you know who won this week, and good for them because they've really had a hard time.
I'm glad.
Banks.
This is good news for me.
Good news for banks.
I was worried about them.
Yeah.
It just seemed like nothing could go their way.
Yeah. Goldman Sachs. They reported on Wednesday they got $4.11 billion in profits for the fourth quarter, which is double what they pulled in during the same quarter last year. JP Morgan, annual profits of $58.5 billion. Some of that from me, probably with my Chase Sapphire card that everybody's got that fucking card.
Yeah, but they're probably not. Oh, I guess just on your annual fee.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, I'm on the preferred now, not the reserve. So I'm only
But that's still
$99, $95, whatever it is.
But you're not paying. You're paying your card off every month. So
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. One must.
Right. So they're not getting anything from you.
True. That's right. Jamie Dimon, suck me. You owe me. Citi got $2.9 billion in profit in Q4. Wow, apparently they were at a $1.8 billion loss in the same quarter last year, and they are owing it to higher revenues, lower expenses, and a drop in credit costs. So good for them. Wells Fargo, fuck you. How are you even still in business? I don't understand, but they pulled in $5.1 billion in profit in Q4. Man, Jesus Christ. Yeah.
Man, Jesus Christ.
Is that how I sounded? Man, Wells Fargo's a total joke. They still got that logo of the horses and the
a bit ridiculous.
Get over it. We know you've been around since the slave days or something. Jesus Christ, get on with it.
I remember always being pissed because I was a Wachovia man for
You would be.
For when I the first, I think it was just the bank in my town.
So,
and then all of a sudden they were like, "We're Wells Fargo now."
I was
by the lapels. Get me Wachovia.
I'm a U.S. Bank boy just because
I don't even know what is that.
U.S. Bank?
Yeah, I see him, but I'm like, do I trust them?
They're the logo on the damn tower in Los Angeles. You're in Los Angeles.
Makes me trust them even less. Them, Korean Airs, anyone up there. I'm like, what are you guys doing?
They absorbed Downey Savings, which was we were a very local. That was the bank that we banked at. Downey Savings and Loan.
I want a local bank.
Yeah. Do a credit union.
No.
You love unions. This guy won't stop talking about unions. And then, BlackRock, surprisingly, I was very surprised at this. They only pulled in $1.67 billion in profit. So sad. BlackRock.
Losers.
Absolute losers. But their assets under management reached just over $11.5 trillion in 2024.
Okay, we take it back.
Yeah, we take it back. Oh, babu. So let's see. Jamie Dimon, let's pull this up. You got to listen to Jamie Dimon. Why? Even if you don't like him, you got to hear what this boy has to say because he is as this the CBS person will say. Let's just hit play.
Lower unemployment, a calming of inflation, and a soaring stock market. Even he says he's, quote, cautiously pessimistic about the economy. And as chairman and CEO of the largest bank in America, it matters what Jamie Dimon has to say about things. Listen to him on Bitcoin. You have called Bitcoin a Ponzi scheme. You've said that it's as useless as a pet rock. What do you really think?
You're going to have some kind of digital currency at one point. I'm not against crypto. Bitcoin itself has no intrinsic value. It's used heavily by sex traffickers, money launderers, ransomware.
So the bad boys,
I just don't feel great about Bitcoin. I applaud your ability to want to buy or sell it. Just like I think you have the right to smoke, but I don't think you should smoke.
But cigarettes
Since he took charge of the bank 20 years ago, the company has doubled its number of employees to 320,000 and grown its assets by nearly $3 trillion.
Sounded like she said
which
asses.
probably would surprise his
all right,
grandparents who came to the
Wait, keep going.
What?
Are they going to talk about his Greek roots?
He's Greek?
U.S. with little money from Greece in the early 1900s.
Wow.
The neighborhood was like this block.
Yeah.
He took us to his old middle-class neighborhood in Queens, New York.
Okay.
Which is your window?
Jamie Dimon, I don't know if he's
Just
put
they
out.
never talk about that. They never talk about
It's Greek erasure.
Greek American legend.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
For those of you who don't know, Emil here is Greek and Italian. Arguably the sexiest combination one can
it's
have.
the best you can do.
You take
really.
the two, I would put Spain just below that. That's why he's so handsome. He's got such great hair. Me, when I try to not wash my hair like this guy does, I get dandruff,
Yeah.
which is why in my love stock, I was up 75 grand on ARQT a couple weeks ago, and I didn't sell any. So, but I did sell some on a bounce the last couple days.
Oh,
but
did it drop a bunch?
it dropped not that much,
Oh,
but
oh,
just
oh.
because I had so much of it. They did report like preliminary earnings, and they fucking crushed it. So it might be a little case of sell the news going on there. But it did dip down to its 20-day moving average, and I'm hoping to buy back a little bit more. But yeah, Jamie Dimon, have you ever read any of his CEO annual?
Yeah.
They're very comprehensive. That guy's a fucking nerd.
I bet he doesn't write them.
I bet he does.
Hmm.
I think he does. Maybe. Who do you think? Like an intern, assistants, and stuff?
I'm sure he has people compiling stuff for him. He probably signs off on it. But
yeah.
that's like saying, Joe Biden was writing those op-eds in the Wall Street Journal.
Oh,
or
right,
whatever.
right. Speaking
Maybe
of,
he does. I don't fucking know.
Joe Biden can't fucking.
No, Joe Biden doesn't.
No.
I doubt he knows how to use a computer. But
No. Hey, where's the ice cream button, man?
yeah.
Where is it? Speaking of Shkreli and CEOs, there is a CEO of this biotech company, GLAT, posting on StockTwits. Let's click that. The CEO of Galt. He had some. The guy seems absolutely insane. If you can click, yeah. He's responding. I don't know if his name on there is Goose Kettle, but he said he seems to be going after someone who's short his stock, and he says, "Here's the bird. You ready, short bus? January 20th, 2025. Run like Snowden. I guarantee you won't make it. Look at who I am and what I've done. I've never asked for a
Jesus.
favor from anyone. I will now. Think hard as you lay your head down tonight. I'll take another one and why I'm nervous." I don't know what the hell that's supposed to mean. Let's see what else he
I
said.
think he's just schizophrenic.
Might be. Again, to the same guy. "I have a family and do not like feeling threatened. Take a look at my board of directors and see if I'm serious. Don't be stupid. Not even in the short term. Run like Snowden. Quickly."
I wish he wasn't saying board of directors and he was like, "Take a look at my bod."
Yeah. Maybe he does mean bod. All right, what's the next one he says? Is it still this? Yes, still. He's going after this Pistol
Pistol
Pete
Pete, you
guy.
better run like Snowden. That's
Yeah.
all I gotta say.
Now I'm coming, brother. You think a ban from StockTwits is your biggest concern? Joel Lewis. I don't know what that means. All right, what's the last one? And now he's talking to someone else named Schultz. "I'm hoping to send you a private message. Please follow me so we can chat. We outsourced that function, so I need to see what you used to get. I'll fix it. Email chairman@Galectin Therapeutics or message me here. This is making me angry. I'm trying to shift
Jesus,
paradigms
dude.
here." This guy's got to give him a
Oh,
huge shout
he's
out.
Joel Lewis. He must
Oh
be.
yeah. Oh, he's signing off as Joel Lewis. Huh.
Love a crazy guy. I'm trying to shift paradigms here, pal.
I'm trying to shift paradigms. What is
Best Joel.
Galt market cap? I mean, they're valued at 76 million, so of course he's got time to trawl around on StockTwits. Just a real fun aside. Fubo, Fubo.
Dude, they're doing the tweet. The viral tweet of like, "Oh, dude, you gotta watch the show. It's on Mimi.
Oh
you
yeah,
can get if you just download Rocco.
yeah. No, it's on Fubo.
Yeah.
Everybody's on Fubo.
Yeah. No, dude, you gotta download Jeeves.
They I don't know what the hell. This is one of those stocks that's been mired with lawsuits and stuff. They had a lawsuit against them by Google, I think.
I definitely see it every time I turn on my
It's a sports thing.
TV. It'll be like, "Oh, streaming for free right now on Fubo."
Yeah.
Like, what is that? I'm not gonna.
Well, I loaded up on February and March $1.50 strike calls, and then the next week, last week,
On Fubo.
well, Fubo, yeah. dude, I cleaned up, and I was a little worried.
Wait, but
for a
why?
second.
Did you know this was?
I just was I don't even remember. I think I just liked the chart, and I was like, yeah, maybe this will it's been beaten into submission. Maybe it'll do the 6 month. I was like, maybe it'll, it had found this,
Yeah.
it had bottomed out, and I just thought, yeah, it's worth a stab. They're only trading at like 15 cents. I'll buy a bunch of them. And then yeah, Disney and there's a deal between them. It's like a joint venture. I don't know how this fucking works, folks, but it's like Disney now owns 70% of this new thing, and Fubo owns part of it, and it's Hulu. And anyway,
Dude, all streaming is just gonna merge, and we're just gonna have cable again. You're just gonna have to
bring it
pay
back.
$120 a year, and you get all of it.
Jesus God.
And you're gonna be like, why did I ever bother?
Yeah. All right. There was a huge week last week for guys with weird names, which I thought was really fun. Let's click this first one. Some guy who made a bunch of money in a former hedge fund manager whose firm made billions during the global financial crisis is ready to pounce on volatility again as he sees threats to market stability at a level not seen since 2008. What is this, fucking zero hedge? Jesus Christ. This guy's name is Steve Diggle. Steve Diggle.
You better run like Snowden, Steve Diggle.
Yeah, we're coming for you, Steve Diggle. His family office, Volpes Investment Management, is seeking up to $250 million from investors. He's trying to raise some money. So anyway, I like that because his name is Steve Diggle. And then you've got this other guy named Tench Coxe. Tench Coxe.
10-inch Cox?
That's funny. I didn't even think of that. Fuck. His name is Tench. Tench. And his last name is Coxe. Coxe. This motherfucker.
How do you know it's not Coxie or Coxie? Coxe.
I don't know. That's a good. I don't know. I hope it's Tench Coxe. Can you imagine marrying that guy? I'm Mrs. Tench Coxe.
Yeah,
I'm
you
Mrs. Steve
better hope
Diggle.
your name's not Ivana.
Ivana Cox. Pretty good. It's pretty good, man.
Or you're a gay gentleman named Ivan. Ivan Cox. Ivan Cox.
Oh, Ivan
Ivan
Cox.
Cox.
A Russian guy named
Yeah.
Ivan. He's my husband.
Ivan Cox.
That's very good. Well, this guy, man, what a story. He joins the NVIDIA board of directors in 1993. His compensation is in the form of stock, as it usually is when you're on the board of directors. This motherfucker is now worth $5.4 billion because of NVIDIA's recent rise. For a couple decades, he probably had this NVIDIA stock and was just like, yeah, I'm on the board of directors. It's worth a few $1 million, tens of millions maybe. Can you imagine going most of your adult life just like, yeah, I'm on the board of directors of this company and, my stock is worth, it's a good amount. I can't wait to retire and sit on this. And then just all of a sudden in the last 5 years, you become a fucking billionaire from it. That's got to be insane.
Yeah, I'm sure it's hard to get used to.
I can't even,
Happy for him.
good for you, Tench Coxe. God damn. And so he's not the only one. There's 2 other board members on NVIDIA who are now billionaires.
I wonder if he had any family who estranged themselves from him
Oh, yeah.
throughout that time.
Tench
and
is
they're
a
like,
dick.
hey, 10-inch, could we maybe rekindle this?
Have $1, something,
Yeah.
anything. What was I going to say? I think the average employee, I think 20% or something like that of NVIDIA employees are now millionaires.
Yeah, weren't we talking to someone who was telling us that it's basically getting a little like,
Nobody cares anymore.
yeah,
'cause they're all
people,
just like,
yeah.
fuck yeah, man.
Weren't we talking to someone who was
We were
telling?
talking, I don't know, man.
We talked to too many people.
We
That's
talked to too many people. We're too popular. The show's too good. I did see, before we go on to crypto, insurance names tanked because of the fires. Only a couple of them did. What is this one? What's the name of this one? IDEX? Edison International. Fuck you, Edison. Look at that
Fuck
tank,
you.
man. Put it on the 1 month chart. Absolutely shit from what is that? Like $70-$80 down to 57, and then it started to bounce, but Mercury really got murked.
nice.
Mercury got murked because they're they dropped, well, you'll see here. I mean, just absolutely precipitous and some are saying that so they have co-insurance, which is basically insurance for them in case they have to do payouts. But their co-insurance only goes up to like $1.1 billion, and beyond that, they're on the hook for everything. And they're one of the only. I read they're one of the only insurers
In Southern
who
California.
stayed. I mean, Mercury is it's like dog shit insurance. I know because my brother worked for them, and oh man, the people that had their car insurance were just fucking
That's what I always wonder. You ever see the lady on the buses? What's her name? Like
Veronica.
Yes.
Yeah,
I'm like, okay, what's the
there's
catch?
another one. There's like Angela.
What's the catch?
I don't know.
They're like, we'll insure your car for $1.
Yeah, how do you stay in business? All right, let's pivot to crypto. I bought Butthole coin a couple weeks
How's
ago.
that going?
It was good. I got in and I got out. And
That's
I made
usually how you do it with the butthole.
That's how you do it with Butthole. You get in, you get out. And you know why I bought it? Because I searched the cash tag, and I saw someone tweet, "You can't fart without a butthole," and I just was like, "Yeah, that's true." So that's why I bought Butthole.
That's what you got to do. You got to be chaos mode.
You really do. And then I bought the dip on Fart Coin. I bought it at like $1, and then I bought some more under $1, and then I sold just sold a little bit more. I sold over half of it at these recent prices of $1.40 and stuff. And
Dude, you got a diamond hands fart coin. That's my thing.
I'm gonna diamond hands a little bit of it.
Diamond hands butthole.
Can you imagine saying Diamond Hands Butthole to you in like 2013? You'd be like, what does any of that mean? Diamond
No.
Hands Butthole?
Well, yeah, the future's not what we thought it was going to be.
No,
There's
no,
a
it
good
really
tweet. Like some guy was like, I can't believe it's 2025, man. I thought we were going to have flying cars. People are selling 92 Honda Civics for like $7,800.
I saw that. I've been thinking about the older Lexus SUVs. Someone I retweeted it. Man, it was just a perfectly designed car from like circa 2008 or something. Just a
Like
sexy
basically
vehicle.
the Lexus Land Cruiser.
Yes.
I forget because they have the numbers. I don't know. what
Yeah,
it-
the LX 450 or
Right.
350 or something like that. But
Um,
yeah. But so Trump's taking office next week,
Monday.
and I had a lot of people were speculating over the last few weeks that whether or not he's actually going to follow through on his like Bitcoin reserve promises and stuff. And I had a kind of profound thought. I was high.
Guys, Ben had
sure.
a profound thought. Shut up. Shh.
Everybody shut up for a second. But think about this. I think Trump is kind of like a Joe Rogan, where in that like he just listens to the most recent thing that an expert or something tells him. Just like, oh yeah, okay, yeah. Trump admittedly is like, I will listen to whoever is an expert, and I think he's really drank not the Kool-Aid, but he's really taken seriously the crypto people in such a way that he's like, he sees the money. And
Yeah, I
he's-
kind of see him different. I feel like he's just like less like Joe Rogan listening to whoever's telling him things. I think he's so self-interested and loves people who love him.
Mhm.
And he just like loves doing favors
Mhm.
and like you scratch my back.
And he loves money,
Sure.
arguably more than anything else.
Yeah.
More than his own wife and kids.
But I don't think he's necessarily like falling for people's. I think he's just like, I want to do a deal.
Yeah. I just think that he finally gets it, and he's seen firsthand, because you can look at his crypto wallet. It's public. He has a bunch of Ethereum. He's got a few $1 million worth of crypto. And I think he also appreciates that the crypto community has not anymore, but at one point was seen as kind of an underdog, and he considers himself very much an underdog. And I just think that he's going to stay, I don't know, loyal's not the right word, but I don't know. It's just a thought that I had that like, oh yeah, no, he gets it now. He sees the money. He sees the opportunity. He sees that it's gone from a fucking $1 to $100,000.
Yeah, I think more than anything, he just like sees which way the wind's blowing. I mean,
yeah,
they-
that's
they've-
the way of putting it.
They've won. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We've talked about it extensively how the crypto industry has just, bought their way into the government. They're going to be,
Yeah.
he's not.
Well,
I don't think he actually believes in anything
yeah.
except for deals and money. And
He
stuff
believes
like
in
that.
God for sure, and he does read the Bible.
I mean, when a guy can't pick his favorite quote because they're all his
Yeah,
favorite,
they're all good, and
that's
it's
how you-
also a deeply personal question.
right.
When they asked him, he's like, no,
I
it's
was
deeply personal.
pissed on his behalf when I saw the mask.
Yeah, it's because it's such a deeply personal
Yeah,
question to
it's
ask
not cool.
what your
Don't
favorite
do that.
Bible quote is. Ay, ay, ay. So hey, let's bump back onto Sui, shall we, guys? Because we got I wanted to show what I liked about Sui here. So this is a chart. You know, I'm not the greatest chartist, but this is the daily chart of Sui, and I liked that you got this rising channel here, and I bought some at $5. I bought some again
You
at
bought it on Coinbase?
yes, the Coinbase Pro. I liked that previous resistance at $2.20. As you see that horizontal line there, I liked that it broke it, but then kind of had to retest that the lower part of that channel, and then broke above it on some huge volume. You can see the volume there on the bottom. That's all the volume. And then has just been kind of steadily breaking out since then, and it's currently kind of flagging where it's at. And yeah, I'm holding on for hopefully a few dollars more at the very least. So yeah, I really like these charts. I really let's see how Sui compares to some of the other ones. Solana, you know, it kind of double like Sui has more than tripled. I want to say quadrupled over the last several months versus Solana here, which is, you know, fine, doubled. And then what's the next one we got? Bitcoin itself. Bitcoin, yeah, you know, Bitcoin's not even well, kind of doubled. But yeah, I just think I think they're currently the market cap they're sporting is about $15 billion. So yeah, when you stack their chart against the bigger cryptos, it's not just holding their own, it's kind of crushing them. And with crypto generally on a tear the past 6 months, I like that it was kind of outperforming everything, and it tells me that there might be something real there. Also, I believe, which is the Trump son with the blonde hair? Is that Eric?
Eric, yeah.
Ugh. He was mentioning it. I think he owns a little bit of it. So it's like you said, you know, you go where the wind's blowing, and we're going to be digging deeper into the Sui platform and how they're driving real world adoption next week. But a really cool thing is the team behind Sui actually spun out of Meta's Libra project, which was their like crypto thing from a few years ago, and I think they got shut down by I don't remember why, but they were basically like, you're swag too swag, and they're gonna kill you or whatever. What's that whole
Your
meme?
girl's too hot, your smoke too whatever.
Your smoke too fire. Your fire too smoke.
Yeah, they're gonna kill you.
Yeah.
You better run like Snowden.
Yeah, you better like Snowden. Oh yeah, they got it was the U.S. Treasury that were like, no, it's too powerful. So Zuck's off playing politics now, and the Sui team broke off and started their own thing. So it's very interesting, and yeah, we're excited to have them as a partner of the show, and we're looking forward to learning and sharing a little bit more about their platform over the next couple weeks. All right, final things here. Let's see. Update on my picks. You know, Arcutis Biotech. I had that one. It's doing okay. Excuse me. What I do like is that this pullback. What you want to see when a stock pulls back is you want to see it happen on lower volume. That means there's not that many people selling. If it were higher volume, I'd be concerned. It's on significantly lower volume. That's a very basic tenet of trading and of charting and all that stuff. Stocks go up, you want to see it on big volume. You want to see a lot of buying pressure. Stocks go down, you want it, if you're still long, you want to see lower volume, fewer buyers. It's just that, or fewer sellers, excuse me. You don't want to see full on everybody who bought now fucking selling it, and then, you know, you're shit out of luck. Oscar, I think, is starting to curl up a little bit. I'm still long that. And yeah, a lot of these crypto names are looking interesting.
What was Oscar? Oscar left California completely, right?
Yeah, they had to.
Did you like it? Did you like having it?
I liked Oscar. It was annoying because every time I tried to sign into the app, it would be like, your password's wrong. Reset your password. And I'm like, fuck, I just fucking did that.
Yeah.
And didn't you have it also?
I had it. I think I had it in New York.
Mm. It was.
I didn't have it
fine.
in California. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was fine.
And I like again that I think his name is Mark Bertolini. He was the former CEO of, I want to say, Aetna, who had taken Aetna from, like a 2 billion market cap healthcare company to like a 40 billion. And I was like, okay, if that guy's got that track record and now he's heading up Oscar, I'm gonna go where the wind's blowing.
I wonder why they left California. It's probably much harder to break in when they have Kaiser here.
Yeah, which is what I have now. What we both have now, right?
Yeah.
I think it was a law thing. I want to
Oh.
say, like but anyway. And let's the StockTwits community best trade ideas for 2025. Let's see some of those because I always find this interesting, seeing what the people think. To no one's fucking surprise,
Yeah.
people still are long Tesla. They just can't get enough of it, even at a $1 trillion valuation. And of course, Palantir.
I mean, it is kind of with
the cult stock.
but with Trump coming in
Yeah.
on Monday, sky's really the limit for this.
So the top three are Tesla, Palantir, and NVIDIA. Runner-ups include Intuitive Machines, which is ticker symbol LUNR. I don't know if you guys remember, but they put a probe on the moon. You remember that?
We put a probe on the moon.
But then it tipped over. And I remember I was getting my car's alignment done, and I'm walking around the neighborhood because I was long the stock. And after hours, it was like, headlines are like, the probe is tipped over on its side. And I'm like, fuck. The stock tanked after hours. But then the CEO was like, it's fine. It's still doing, it's okay that it's on its side. It's still doing what we want it to do. And I was like, fuck yeah. And the stock started going up, but then it didn't matter because it was like all the air came out of it and I lost some money. Fucking hell. SoFi is another one. SoundHound. Jesus. That's the AI one with the drive-thrus and stuff.
Oh yeah, of course.
Anavex. I've never heard of this one. AVXL. AST Space Mobile, which has gone up quite a bit. They're the ones doing the space satellites for cell phones, so you can call your mom from space or something.
Did you see the tweet with people talking about how Elon Musk is going to be able to? You can get to New York to LA in like 25 minutes.
That is their ultimate goal.
London to Hong Kong
with
in fucking 28 minutes.
It's kind of interesting. Their whole thing, right? Is that you blast up in a rocket,
right?
The Earth moves below you, and then you come back down, and you're in fucking London.
I know, but this is just the guy who like couldn't figure out high-speed rail from LA to San Francisco. And we're like, he's gonna do it.
Jesus. Don't get us started, folks.
Yeah, no.
We're not big fans of his. He faked his fucking video. That's what's funny also.
Yeah.
It came out that, for those of you who don't know, it came out that Elon Musk lied about being like the best player of some fucking really hard video game where everybody was just sucking him off, being like, he's that much of a genius. He can run all of these companies simultaneously, and then he still has time on the side to be really good at this really hard video game. Joe Rogan was famously like going, isn't that really hard? Don't you have to be like a super genius to be able to do that? And Elon Musk was like, yeah, you do. It's really hard. And then it turns out that he's fucking lying. So a lot of his contingent of fanboys are out there going, huh, they're starting to get it. They're like, if he's lying about this, what else does he have the capability to lie about?
Yeah.
There you have it, folks.
There was that famous tweet where it was like the guy was like, for the longest time, I didn't know anything about whatever he was doing. I didn't know anything about electric cars. I didn't know anything about rockets. I didn't know anything. But so as it's going, I'm going, wow, this guy's a genius. But then he always starts talking about everything. And then the guy's going, well, I know a lot about that. He seems like a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
And then you look into everything and you're like, maybe he's not very smart.
It's easy to fool people when most people don't know shit about rockets, electric cars, satellites, brain implants. But he fucked up by a lot of people know about video games. And a lot
the
of
video
people
game
can call him out.
community's starting to be like,
Don't fuck. If there's one thing that we've learned over the last decade, especially with Gamergate, just leave video games alone. Just leave the gamers alone. And then there won't be an issue. Anyway.
Yeah, if you fuck with the video gamers,
God bless. God
God bless
help
you.
you. Let's see. Rocket Lab is another. Michael Strategy is another, of course. And then the top investing themes I think is interesting. Is the if you go back to the Stock Twits thing that you just had up there. Top investing themes. We got the future of transportation, aerospace, which I kind of agree with. AI and I would nix quantum. I think quantum is bullshit, as we already know.
For 2025, for at least.
Yeah. And then biotech, pharma, financials, and there's just a ton of stuff here. You guys should all go check it out on your own. And then let's see, a final thing, Bill Ackman.
Oh, he wants
Crybaby
to be the next,
Bill Ackman.
Wants to be the next Warren Buffett.
He thinks he's going to be the next Warren Buffett. Because he took.
The thing is, I don't remember Warren Buffett being such a crybaby.
Yeah, I don't remember. Yeah, I don't remember Warren Buffett crying.
I don't
so
remember
much.
Warren Buffett being so embarrassing about his wife on Twitter.
Yeah. But he is proposing to take over Howard Hughes, the Howard Hughes Corporation. And I don't even want to fucking watch him. I just thought that'd be interesting to point out that he's taking over Howard Hughes and turning it into a kind of Berkshire Hathaway,
Yep.
Howard, he's gonna, what he's gonna do? Let's see, just off the top of the dome, he's gonna like piss in bottles and collect them, and
Never leave his house.
yeah, never leave his house. Just invest from fully naked in his private theater room. That's what Howard Hughes did. Go watch The Aviator. It's a great movie. Great movie.
I haven't seen it since it was in theaters,
Oh man,
which is like, yeah, I got to rewatch it.
it's really good. I mean,
I was definitely
it's-
too young to fully grasp it.
some of the color stuff, that's color choices that Martin Scorsese makes are a little off-putting. Like, the color grading is like really,
Whoa.
maybe it's meant to
Martin
look.
Scorsese, he's got some notes.
Yeah. Got some notes, man. Hit me up. All right. Should we talk to the chat a little bit at the end here? Because some people think that some people always think that this is not live, but it's live. Who up shifting their paradigm right now?
Me.
Me, I'm shifting my paradigm. Oh, did you see that Costco has got them Pokemon cards that you can buy?
And you get a whole bunch?
Yeah. Jim, do you know anything
I'm
about that?
I'm the latest Costco member.
You're a Magic the Gathering guy. Yeah.
What if I told you Costco had a bunch of Magic the Gathering?
Oh, he'd probably cream his shorts.
Ew, you guys can't see it, but Jim's hard right now.
Ew, Jim. God, he's got his dog lipstick out. Thank you very much, Nova, for wishing me get well soon. Kyla is going to be on the show next week. We're going to be talking about a whole bunch of stuff.
I'm driving. Any advice? Yep. 10 and 2, eyes on the road.
I'm more.
Put down the cell phone.
Yeah, put down the cell phone.
I'll tell you what, they never want you to drive with your cell phone, right? But they got to ban eating. I'll get behind the wheel with a fucking. I'll be, one hand holding the
Guy's
tray.
eating soup.
Yeah. Should be illegal, but it's
Yeah.
not.
I am an expert at all things driving distracted. I can drive, talking to my mom while texting, eating a hamburger. You don't need to pay attention. It's not that hard. You just use your knee, man.
I will say,
You will say.
they didn't really let us get good at it. They banned texting right away, and it was like, hang on, you guys just introduced it.
Yeah, you gotta let us practice.
And then we all got kind of, okay, a couple.
Yeah.
You hold it right here.
Yeah, you hold it right there. I have.
I'm not saying do it. I'm just saying we all got a little better at it.
Yeah. Joey Miller asks what crypto site I use. I've been saying I use Coinbase, brother.
Like a rube.
Yeah, Coinbase. Rube. What states would you boys want to live in if not California? I would say New York City.
Yeah.
Love New York. Love New York City. Yeah, it's a skill issue. You ever pee in a bottle while driving on the freeway? Yes, Brady. Brady asks if I've ever peed in a bottle. Yeah, I sure have. Not while driving. I pulled over to piss in a bottle. It was very hard because,
Any
bottle's
opinions on
tiny.
the Switch 2? I thought it looked cool.
Yeah, I've never played. I've played a Switch, but barely. So, and I'm not a nerd because, I talk to women, human women. So I don't play video games. So maybe you guys should think about that before you ask me about the Switch 2. Maybe you, yeah. No, for Fartcoin, you have to use. I use a Phantom wallet, and you can use the Sui wallet too. You just transfer. You buy some like Solana or Ethereum. I believe it was Solana, and then you switch it over there. Is life insurance worth it in your 20s? I don't know, Zachary Kuhn. Are you planning on dying?
No, it actually can be good to do that. You can get a much lower price and lock in a better premium and all that.
Yeah. Someone
so,
asks
yeah,
what
maybe
tennis
looking back.
racket.
Oh, I'm a Yonex E-Zone guy.
Yeah.
Um,
By the way, Andrew,
I just got my racket restrung and everything yesterday.
friend of the show, Andrew said that you're pronouncing it wrong.
How are you supposed to say it?
I don't remember.
Yonex?
Yeah, it's like Yannick's or something. And the reason he knows is because he watched a video from the company and they're like, welcome to Yannick's tennis rackets or something like that. I could be wrong. But strong words from a guy without a wife. You shut the hell up.
Wow.
I'll get a wife. just wait, okay? I'll screenshot that and I'll have it on the screen at my reception when I get married. Ben, you never said anything about my best head meme. What gives? Don't know what you're talking about, Jiggly Tatas. Sorry, I really don't. Where is Bobby? He's downstairs. Not coming to Atlanta anytime soon. Don't know. Don't know about a live show in Europe. We already did London that one time. Don't know what I would say the monorail episode is my favorite episode of The Simpsons.
Conan O'Brien.
Yeah, Conan OB. All right, folks, I got to pee real bad. Real bad. So another huge shout out, huge thanks to Swee. Can't wait to learn a little bit more about them for next week. Und yeah.
Huge shout out to all you for tuning in.
Yeah, huge shout out to everybody. Man, we love doing this. So talk to you later.
And we love you. Bye.
Have a nice weekend.